guys, I just wanted to make a video, for one, to be like the beginning of the mukbang today. Thank you for all your patience in me not making a video yesterday. Like I said, it was just like I was going someplace I wasn't going to be able to eat on camera. But today, the mukbang is going to be taquitos and pumpkin pie, or something like that. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to put some taquitos in the oven where they get really crunchy. And then I'm going to get some pumpkin pie. And I'm going to eat that on camera and chit chat. And I know that maybe it seems weird to do that to some people that are first time viewers of my channel. It's like 2:34 a.m. in the morning right now. And no, I didn't just get up. I woke up at 11 p.m. I probably fell asleep around 6 p.m. Well, probably not even that. It's probably like 8 p.m. when I fell asleep, 9 p.m. I don't sleep very long anymore, like, and then when I'm up, I'm up, and I don't feel, so right now I'm laying on my air mattress, which is pretty comfortable. I will be uploading a video today, which is the 25th. Let me know what you want me to do a video about. Like, I'm still working on the spaghetti one because I don't know what I want to do in regards to spaghetti. If I have it, I may do one where I talk about how I like leftover spaghetti better. But if I do spaghetti, I'm gonna save like a bunch of calories into it and really go ham with cheese and stuff, because when I eat spaghetti, because I've had it so many times in my life, it's not one of my favorite things. And so I'm gonna douse it with cheese and things that are bad for me and try and cover it up. And am I the only one that prefers more noodles to like meat and sauce on my spaghetti? Like, I had makeup on today. I have these blemishes that are slowly clearing up. But this was just tiny, and then I put makeup over it, and I've tried to pop it like 2 times today, and like nothing really came out. And maybe that's why it looks a little inflamed right now. I don't know, but I don't know. But I am gonna do like taquitos and pumpkin pie, I think, today. My mom made pumpkin pies last night. Her pumpkin pie is amazing. Like, guys, I want to learn how to make them so I can have them every day. That sounds so bad. Pumpkin pie is so high in calories, though, because it's got a lot of things in it. It's got eggs, which you wouldn't expect. It's got, like, condensed milk, which you wouldn't expect. Well, yeah, you would, because it's pie. I mean, the crust obviously has eggs and stuff in it, too, as well, so that's another, benefactor of the calories. I did pretty good yesterday, I think, on calories. I went a little over 2,000, but not as bad as I would have if I would have, felt restricted by the 1,600 calorie thing. I actually didn't eat much Thanksgiving dinner. And I didn't eat much pie while I was there either. I came home and ate taquitos and pumpkin pie, and cereal, because I don't know, I wasn't as, and not that I'm ever one of those people that goes to Thanksgiving dinner and is like, oh my god, I'm gonna eat some fucking food today, I was never one of those people that was that excited about food. But occasionally I would get like, oh my god, it's gonna be a big meal, I get to stuff my face, and everybody else is gonna be stuffing their face too, so it's cool. To be part of that mentality in my head, there always was. I'm using my computer for light. It's over here, and I have Candy Crush on the screen. I had Mean Girls on there, which it still is. I'm just not watching it right now. Anybody else love Mean Girls? That movie came out when I was 13. That is so strange. So freaking strange. I don't think they should do a remake, if anybody's wondering my opinion on that. If you want to know my opinion about anything, by the way, leave it in, like, the comment section of the video, and I will, either include it in the Q&A, or, like, if it's a question, I'll put it in the Q&A. If it's a, you know, you just want my opinion on something, and if it's something that I have a lot of opinions on, I will do an entire video about it while I'm eating some kind of food. Because some things you don't think about until someone, like, brings it up. Or, like, oh, like, let's say you had a lot of opinions about cupcakes because some people just, you know, can't make cupcakes and it makes you mad, and some people just make them so good and it makes you so happy. But, like, for whatever reason, you had, like, hundreds and hundreds of words to say about cupcakes. And someone goes, so what do you think about cupcakes? And you're like, well, and you end up making a whole video about it. And that's why, depending on the topic, sometimes I will do a rant/mukbang on it. And I'm trying to change the concept of, you know, dieting with these videos. I'm trying to change the concept of, like, ranting, I guess, because my rant videos are usually angry, and they still, some of them are, but sometimes I just ramble, so maybe it should be called rambling instead of ranting, I don't know. I keep yawning, guys. Ooh. It's like 2:39 now, and I'm gonna go because after this part of the video should be the mukbang where I'm, you know, sitting there and eating. I just wanted to do an intro, and it's not a little intro by any means. It's almost 7 minutes long. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how long it was gonna be when I started filming. But yeah, if you have any topics you want me to do, like a video where I eat and talk about it, leave it in the comments. If you have any questions for my next Q&A, please leave it in the comments below. I really do appreciate it. I will be continuing the regular video schedule. I can't say whether or not I'm going to do anything for Christmas or not, because I don't know, you know, if I get a job by then, which, let me hold my breath. Yeah, that's how it feels. Trump, I demand a job since you're in office now and you're gonna make all these changes. You know, we all know what that really means. I'm just saying this so you will elect me. And then I'm gonna bait and switch, which he's already doing. I mean, but I'm gonna go now because I'm starting to ramble. So please enjoy the rest of the video. Hopefully this part wasn't too boring. Hopefully it wasn't too quiet either. I tried to make it as quiet as possible, you know, when I record things. So, and I may do a mukbang in my room tomorrow. I may actually do it in my room. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring my food up here and eat it. We have paper plates. And I could totally do that because it's gonna be taquitos. So I might do that. Holy crap. See you guys in the future. So guys, as some of you know, Thanksgiving was yesterday, and I just did a little intro for this video. It was actually a 7-minute intro. I'm still considering going up to my room and doing it, but at the same time, I don't really have a seat. I just have like a table, and then like, so I'm not going to do that. You heard me brainstorming about it, but I included pie in this one. Because a piece of pie like this big can be like 300 calories. Did you guys know that? Like a piece this big, right here, not even very big, can be like 300 calories. And I feel like no one tells you that when you're like a kid or when you're like eating food. Taquito. I'm having that. Having pie, 5 taquitos, and some tuna and mayo. And I'm having this water with like a flavor packet thing in it. Which, can I tell you how like pissed I was when I got this home and I saw that they were actually like, they actually contained calories. Until I realized that it's still a lot less calories than soda. Like, a soda this size is about 270 to 300 calories. And this, with the flavor packet, is like 10, so. These are good. I've had them before, I know they're good. I was worried that I didn't cook them long enough. Because I cooked them in the oven, because if you put this kind of thing in a microwave, it gets like chewy. My mom made 4 pies last night. She made those 2. One is already completely gone, and one only has 1 piece left. Her pies go fast because they're so freaking good. These need to cool down, so I'm just gonna eat my tuna here. And this is the sweet tea one. Like, I got one that was like a 4-pack of like different teas. One was like peach mango, one was decaffeinated peach, one was iced tea with lemon, and this was just sweet tea. Like, it has 20 packets, but it has 4 different flavors in it. And then I got grape ones on the side because I was like, you know what? What if I try this tea and I don't like it? Because sometimes they, like, those kind of things, they make tea and then you try it and you're like, oh, it's too zesty or too zingy or something like that. I do not understand it. I said I wasn't going to do a mukbang yesterday, but I seriously considered it. Because yesterday I had tuna and mayo with, get this, chickpeas in it. And it wasn't bad. I heated up the chickpeas in the microwave while I mixed the tuna and mayo. And well, I mixed them together. And it was an interesting texture to add to that. They have a lot of fiber in them. They have a lot of protein in them. Like, they have 6 grams of protein and 6 grams of fiber per half a cup. And there's probably like 3.5 servings per can of them. So if you ate like a whole can of those in a salad or mixed up with something, you would have 21 grams of fiber and 21 grams of protein. I think you only need like 21 or like 25 of fiber a day. I'm not positive. Some canned things do have those things on them. I actually have this leaning up against the container of peanut butter that does not have it on it. I'm the only one that's like doesn't care for peanut butter that much. I like it when it's in things. Things that have chocolate as well, but it's probably why I don't like it much by itself. And yes, I did. I just put tuna and mayo on top of my taquito. They're still so hot, guys. And I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I'm gonna move the camera over now. Because I have a heater right over here. It's like aimed right at me and it's noisy. Because I didn't feel like turning on the gas heater. The wood stove, I'm pretty sure, is out. Which, by the way, I saw this speech by Obama, and he mentioned, like, Ellen being out for almost officially 20 years, and I was like, no way has it been that long. Because I could have swore she didn't come out till, like, 2010 or something. But I was a kid in 1997, you know, like, I'm not going to remember that. So I went back, and I watched her interview on Oprah, or part of it, like 1/5 of it, I think it said it was. She was on a show, the Ellen show, not the talk show that we all know and love, but a sitcom, and her character's name was Ellen Moore. And she would do interviews, and people would ask her if there's going to be a new character or if something's going to happen, and she'd be like, yes, he's a male character named Lesbian, and things like that. And to me, the jokes she made were very clever, but then I saw this part that this woman was like on Oprah, and they were talking about it, and she's like, well, do you think we should all have to deal with this? You think we should have, I don't want my kids exposed to that. Like, she was straight up homophobic, and I'm like, I didn't know about those kind of things when I was a kid. I was 6 years old in 1997. And I'm glad I didn't come to be an adult whenever that was okay. Whenever the majority of the population had this attitude that it's okay to hate somebody that you've never met based on a trivial flaw about them that has nothing to do with you. Whether that be race, someone being gay, anything like that. But it seems like back in the 90s, movies like American History X, I'm pretty sure that was made in the 90s. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I'm pretty sure that was made in the 90s, and it reached popularity. Whether it's because there were a lot of racists, or a lot of people that are very curious about the subject matter, or a lot of people that are just into really dark movies. I don't know. But if you've ever seen that movie, you know what I mean. But the fact that a woman, I will link that video that I watched. I did not watch the whole interview. The fact that someone, and in the video, they show a bunch of clips about people discussing it before she actually came on to the Oprah show that day. Like, they show a bunch of, what was happening and what people were saying. And it was on Oprah's talk show. It was an earlier episode, and a woman stood up in the middle of the crowd and was like, well, should everyone have to deal with that, blah, 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 or something like that. And it's, in the beginning, before they even do the interview. The interview is really cool. She explains how her dad said he loved her no matter what, and then they proceeded to kick her out of the house because her dad had just moved in with his stepwife, or something like that. Or not stepwife, but, his new wife, and she had 2 kids. They weren't siblings to Ellen, but they were girls, and they were afraid that she would be an influence on them. And so he gave her the money and everything to move out and find a place, but they've done studies that say being around a gay person, or even having 2 gay parents, does not make you any more likely to be gay. It makes you less judgmental of people who are gay, though, probably, but I just don't, I don't understand how people can still be so closed-minded. If you hate on someone purely for the fact that they are gay, or that they are a different race than you, those are the 2 most common ones, so those are the ones that bring up. Or because they're from a different culture than you. I don't get it. I don't get people that fight over football teams. I don't get people that get shot over a pair of sneakers. Because a lot of things that people fight over and get really violent about in this world, I do not understand and never will. I get pissed off, but I don't use it as, I'll rant to make a video that's entertaining. Because I know me being mad and screaming is hilarious. I've watched my videos back. I know it's funny. But I don't think I would ever let my anger get bottled up to the point where I felt like I had to violently react to somebody, or a situation, or a place of business. I don't get people that do that. Now, I say that having never been severely screwed over by a place of business or anything like that. Usually, if something, bad happens to me, it's partly my fault, and I'm just like, okay, this is on me. But, I don't know. I will, if I remember to. I feel like I forgot to link the video for that ice cream recipe in my mukbang that I said I was going to. So I'm going to go back through that today and make sure I did. The house needs a little bit of cleaning, but not a major amount. There's a few dishes and some laundry, but I don't feel like doing it, guys. It doesn't seem like a good combination, does it? Tuna and mayo on top of a taquito. But for me, it's kind of everything. I have 600 some calories left today. I'm gonna go watch some SpongeBob, finish my food, and talk to you guys later. So, thank you for watching. I really hope this video doesn't get all messed up like my one video did. I do want to show you a cross-section of my mom's pie real quick. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look like a really good pumpkin pie, though? And then, this is what the top looks like. I wish you guys could smell that so bad. Like, it seems like such an amazing thing. It's amazing to me that some people have never had pumpkin pie. And then I watched this video, and I don't blame them for getting it wrong because it's an Irish video, and they've never seen a pumpkin pie made like an American would bake it. But they made pumpkin pie, and they had them try it. And they said it was good, but it did not look like this. It's mainly crust. Yeah. I'm gonna go now because this has been 15 minutes of me talking. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links in my description to my Patreon, my mukbang playlist, and my Someone Has to Say It playlist. Hopefully, if you feel the need to donate, you can. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not going to certain beg you to either because that's not fair on you. I just appreciate your views so much. I appreciate anybody that subscribes to me so much, and I just want to emphasize that again. I really do like doing mukbangs. It really does. It's one of my favorite parts of the day, and that's why sometimes I do them at night, sometimes I do them in the morning, sometimes I do them midday. But I really do like doing them. Someone asked me why I started doing them. I did answer that question in the Q&A, but yeah, I just really do like doing them a lot. Thank you for watching.